When people hear end times, they picture some dramatic finale. That's not how real endings work. Real endings happen when a system stops functioning and can't be repaired without becoming something else. That's where we are. The world isn't ending because of one war, one election, or one collapse. It's ending because the operating assumptions that built modern society no longer hold. For centuries, systems relied on three things: slow information, limited awareness, and obedience. People couldn't easily compare narratives, track patterns, or verify claims. Authority worked because alternatives were invisible. That condition is gone. Information now moves instantly. Contradictions are visible in real time. Institutions are exposed not by whistleblowers, but by their own behavior being recorded, archived, and replayed. Once that happens, trust doesn't erode gradually. It breaks. That's the first marker of end times: loss of legitimacy. When institutions lose legitimacy, they don't reform, they overcorrect. They centralize power, expand surveillance, tighten control, and rewrite language. Not because they're evil, but because systems under threat behave defensively. That creates the second marker: permanent instability. Everything becomes an emergency. Everything requires urgency. Nothing ever resolves. This keeps populations reactive and prevents long-term thinking. You're not meant to feel grounded. You're meant to feel busy. The third marker is psychological. People are not becoming crazier. They're exceeding cognitive load. Humans evolved to process limited social and informational input. We are now exposed to global conflict, constant outrage, and continuous threat signaling. The nervous system isn't failing it. It's being overrun. That's why polarization explodes. Under overload, people simplify. They cling to identity. They reduce complex problems into moral absolutes. This isn't ideology, it's stress response. End times are when old coping strategies stop working. The final marker is this: nothing can be hidden anymore. Corruption, incompetence, manipulation, hypocrisy. Not because people suddenly became worse, but because delay is gone. Exposure is built into the system now. Every attempt to conceal accelerates distrust. This is why no narrative holds for long, why every solution fractures, why every authority figure is temporary. The old world depended on ignorance, distance, and delay. This world has none of those, so the system can't stabilize. It can only transition. End times don't mean destruction first, they mean irreversibility. You can't go back to slower media, blind trust, or centralized truth. That era is finished. What comes next isn't guaranteed to be better. End times are neutral. They only guarantee that what no longer fits will fail. The danger now isn't collapse, it's regression, trying to force outdated structures onto a reality they can't survive in. And at the individual level, the demand is simple and brutal. Think for yourself or be carried by momentum. Regulate yourself or be steered by emotion. Adapt consciously or be used unconsciously. That's why this is the end of one world. Not because something mystical is happening, but because the old rules no longer apply and everyone can feel it. That's what end times actually are. Humanfluence out.